What's going on, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing out there? This topic was sent to me by one of my subscribers. Shout out to you. I'm in my car. I would say your name. I don't know if you want me to say your name anyway. So I'm just going to roll with it. But UCLA Bruins. Famous alumni Russell Westbrook. Someone else. Lou Alcindor. But anyway, student president is in hot water. Why, you ask, Uncle Hotep? Well, the student president that was newly elected is under hot water because a picture has emerged with him holding up, throwing the setup. Gang sign. I don't know what gang sign is. I mean, I'm not too. I mean, I grew up in rural Pennsylvania, man. I don't know nothing about this shit except we see on the movies, and I haven't watched any of those documentaries. I mean, I'm not particularly interested in the Bloods and the Crips, but anyway, it's a blood gang sign allegedly. The symbol is associated with well-known Bloods gang. Many students said the gesture was insensitive to individuals affected by gang violence. When a white person throws up the gang sign, they're basically making a mockery of the oppression that African Americans in the hyper-segregated neighborhoods face, student Robert Gardner said. A lot of black Bruins are extremely upset at this appropriation of our culture, Jesus Christ, that's derived out of anti-black racism. First of all, and I'm not going to go into the origination of the gangs or origin, you know what I mean, all this Tukey Williams and all this other stuff, man. Did some of those gangs arise out of, needs of the community? Maybe. Is that what it is today? Hell no. A lot of this stuff, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the gang stuff is just, drug dealing, and if you want to call it hyper-masculinity and shit like that, you know what I mean? It's not any kind of culture, you know what I mean? There's a gang culture, but it's not anti-black culture, you know what I mean? That's not, gangs are not confined to blackness. You know what I mean? I don't know how you can say that's appropriating our culture. Was he in a gang? Was Robert Gardner in a gang? If he wasn't, then shut the hell up, Robert. This is what you shines get on my goddamn nerves with this shit, man. Like, we should eradicate gangs, man. There's no need for gangs in America. There's no need for black gangs, Blood and Crip gangs in the year the current year of our Lord, 2017. Give me a reason. In hyper-segregated neighborhoods, you should be fine in segregated. That's the thing I don't get. Why is segregated neighborhoods such a problem for the African American child? The African American is the only one that complains about segregated neighborhoods. You don't hear no Asians complain about their segregated neighborhoods. You know, they all live together. 10, 4, 5, 15 in a house, 2, 3 generations in a house. Indians, they all live in the same neighborhoods. They all buy houses next to each other. White folks don't have a problem with it. Indians, American natives, they don't have a problem with segregated neighborhoods. They all live in plantations. Amish live segregated neighborhoods. They go to their own goddamn schools. You shines need to stop complaining about segregated neighborhoods. The reason why blacks complain about segregated neighborhoods because they will not police their own neighborhoods. That's it. Black Americans would rather You know, as soon as black Americans get 2 pennies together, they leaving. They out. Why? Because the shines in the neighborhood acting a goddamn fool. Instead of getting the fools out of the neighborhood, they just the blacks that are fucking that can do stuff, that can have jobs, that can go to work every day, that can contribute to society, they take off and haul ass. That's how it is. That's how it's been. It's a fucking shame. Now you're gonna claim fucking gang culture as your own and say a white guy throwing up gang symbols is racism. Like, what the I keep wanting to curse, but what the hell is that? Are you serious? You cannot be serious with this stuff, man. No, man, this is just taking a cake. I can't even believe I read this story. Like, are you serious? It's stoked in anti-black racism. Like, come the hell on, man. Like, we gotta do this, and this is the classic example of the paper on the wall Negroes acting like they from these hoods, you know what I mean? And most of the time they're not. And even if they are so, they don't want. You shouldn't want anything. Why would you want to go to UCLA, like one of the most prestigious colleges in the nation? I think if you get a degree from UCLA, you should be able to do something with your life. You should be able to earn a couple shekels coming out of college. Why are you concerned with gang life? You should be stopping gang life. You should be trying to get those brothers in the gangs, out of the gangs, and into UCLAs. It don't make no fucking sense. It's embarrassing, yo. Jesus Christ. Only the shine, the Akata, the African American Negro, the African American would fucking complain about a white dude throwing up gang signs and say it's culture appropriation. Gangs is culture appropriation. Yo, you Negroes got the gang movement from the white man. And this is what kills me, man. You know, the ghettos and everything else, they got that from the rednecks down south. The crackers, quote unquote. That's where they got it from. Where you think? It is nothing. The ghettoation and how the shine acts in the ghetto is nothing. They get that same mentality. They copy that same from the redneck culture down south. And when them rednecks came, when the blacks came moving up here, they brought that culture with them up north. That's how it was. That's how it happened. You know, and they got gangs from white folks. The gangs up in Chicago. That was the white folks was running the streets back then, way back. Al Capone and all that other bullshit, man. It's culture appropriation. Throwing the sets up, man. What? And these are the Negroes that are going to get college degrees. This guy's probably going to get a master's degree or a PhD. Talking this dumb shit. Let's see how black folks let's see how the black community is lost. And they're lost because this white liberal mindset, the liberal mindset that the white liberal gives these Negroes. This is why the African American, the shine, the Akata is lost in America. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Anyway, I'm out.